Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And guess what? We have a special daytime quality check for you. And guess what? There's a couple of new changes that are going to be coming to the channel. Because guess what I got? I got this right here. And it's going to be measuring the size of the gaps. And also, I will be creating a chart to display the current passes and the current fails. I'm trying to improve the quality of the channel, so look forward to these new changes. So all right, let's do a quality check over here at Tesla. Without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, so we got a quality check with Tesla's Model 3. So without further ado, here's the black Model 3. And remember, if you decide to get the black, make sure to get some paint protection film. It's really gonna come in handy if you decide to get the Model 3. So, taking a look at the left side, making sure that the fender matches the bumper and the bumper matches the hood, and that there's no discoloration. There's a little bit of dirt here, but that's not what we're looking for. By the time you take delivery, your car will be buffed up and ready to go. So from the left to the right, everything seems great so far. Let's take a look at these wheels. Now let's take a look over here at this driver's side door. So far, so good. Let's take a look at the interior. It's brand new, all packaged up, ready to go. Let's take a look at this right here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's take a look over here. See this over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. And it is flush, looking good. This panel is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Definitely. Looking good. Now let's take a look at the rear. There is a lot of bugs here. Remember that the Teslas are a bug magnet. So that's why I strongly suggest that you get paint protection film. Now let's move over here. Beautiful. Gaps nice and tight. Everything is good. Haven't seen anything so far. Handles is flush. Okay, so I definitely would say that this definitely gets a pass. Now let's move on to another Model Y. I mean Model 3. So, this is another Model 3, and it happens to be the gray Model 3. And the one thing I would have to say right now is Tesla has outsourced many different companies for their tires. So it's really random on what type of tires you're going to be getting with your vehicle. I've seen especially for the rear wheel drive, I've seen multiple versions. And for the performance, I've seen multiple versions. So I guess this is a way for Tesla to get supply due to limited supply constraints. They've decided just to outsource their tire supplies. Okay, so let's continue on with this quality check. Taking a look at the left side. Beautiful. Bumper, hood, onto the right side. Beautiful, and that's what we want to see. The wheel's beautiful. The door profile is nice and tight. Everything is good. Taking a look at the interior, it's all packaged up, ready to go. These are the latest and greatest vehicles that just been dropped off straight from the Fremont factory. And remember, after you've done a thorough check of the exterior, that's when you want to do the interior. You want to check the seats. You want to check the steering wheel. You want to check the center console. You want to check that you have the new AMD Ryzen chip in there. Then check the side doors. Then after that, check the rear. After that, check the trunk and then the front. All right, so So far, so good. Everything is looking good. Gap's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Beautiful. Only thing is this light right here sits a little bit in, but that's very minor. And okay, so beautiful, beautiful. Great job. Another great Model 3, and it gets a pass. Now let's move on to our final Model 3 for the evening. All right, so we have our final Model 3, and this happens to be the white with the white interior. And guess what? It's the performance. And let's take a look over here at the wheels. Let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the hood. Let's take a look at the bumper. And then let's take a look at the right side. Beautiful. Now let's take a look over here. Door's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. This is the white interior. Take a look. Beautiful. And it is flush. Beautiful. Door's nice and tight. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. Here's our gap measurer. And we're going to be taking a look at this gap over here because it looks a little bit too big. So let's see over here. Let me get this working. Okay, so let me put this in here. And let's measure the gap over here. So, yeah, that gap is too big. As you can see, it's 6 millimeters. And Tesla's, all right, so for Tesla, they allow 3 millimeters, which meets their inspection. So this is 6, so we definitely have ourselves an issue with this Model 3. Taking a look at the rear. From the left to the right, there's the paint imperfection. Now let's take a look over here, see if it's flush, and it is flush. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to fail this Model 3 due to the fact that it has that huge gap. So basically, we've gotten a chance to take a look at a few vehicles today, and 2 of them got a pass and 1 of them got a fail. So if you're taking delivery of a Model 3 SX, even a Y, make sure to do yourselves a quality check and make sure that the car is built to the best of their ability before taking delivery. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day.
Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.